Hey everybody, it's Gil. I'm making a video as this is going to be my entry into Robert Z's contest, the lottery, where it's a contest where everybody is sort of gathering together to give one big, huge bonus lottery prize to the winner, and also a cool way of getting people to, I would say, probably meet one another, know one another through the community of whatever you want to call it, independent or vinyl or music or whatever, friends, how anybody wants to view it, and just another contest, I shouldn't say just another contest. In fact, this is the one contest that I've seen in this community where I really am truly interested in it, and I think everyone should enter it. It just seems like a lot of fun. I think it's going to be really fun. What Rob wanted people to do was to pick 3 ghosts that they would have at either their Christmas party or whatever. I went with the 3 ghosts that I feel that I guess it was a combination of musicians that I would like to meet, musicians that I respect, and the musicians that I also believe that have been taken away from our earthly world at too soon of a time. So the first one I thought of that would represent what I listened to would probably be John Lennon. The reason I picked John Lennon is because he's always had views of peace and world happiness and so forth, and I still believe his legend is teaching people today. John, I also thought John was a good representative of the pop music, the popular music that I listened to. It would have been interesting to see what else he could have brought to the table in the music front if he wasn't taken away taken away so soon from us. To be taken away in your 40s, it's just a shame. Then next one, I was I mumble way too much on this kind of stuff. As far as the heavier music that I listen to, and the ghost that I would pick for that one would be Ronnie James Dio. Ronnie James Dio, by far, out of the in the heavy metal world. Well, it was kind of a cross. It was a kind of a cross between Ronnie James Dio and Lemmy Kilmister. But I went with Ronnie simply because when it comes to the genre of all different types of metal, I just think Ronnie was a perfect example of that, and he was a very spiritual person in his own right. He is by far probably the best frontman of any band. When you think of a frontman, when you think of a person who can emit such a powerful voice and be seemed like such a kind-hearted soul at the same time. I really enjoyed that about Ronnie James Dio. And then my third one, which also represent more of the classical music that I have, or the more composed music, and I would say the third ghost that I would like to have visit or like to see would be Frank Zappa. He's by far just the most amazing composer, most mind-blowing stuff, and he was also he's a huge influence in my life, and musically, and how you can, anyways, Frank Zappa, he's the main one. Never been good at explaining myself, but I don't know. Frank Zappa, John Lennon, Ronnie James Dio. Those are my 3. Those are the 3 ghosts that I picked. And as far as charity goes too, especially since 2 of the ghosts were taken away from us too young. My charity would be the Canadian Cancer Society. I've had enough of it. There's just been too much cancer going on in this world. I just want to get rid of it. I've lost too many close people, and there's been too many people affected by cancer that I just want to see it obliterated. I don't want to see people getting on the cancer train anymore. I'm tired of it. So, the Canadian Cancer Society is my charity of choice. And, yeah, that's it. Those are mine. So, thanks a lot, guys. Rock on.